I thought we were just unlucky. Now I'm worried it's a leadership issue.
Right.
Whose team were you on last year?
Ben's.
And now you're worried because
John's my captain.
so you're petitioning to be captain again?
This could be the biggest blowout in Sandbagger history.
Yeah, I completely agree.
We are back. 2025 Sandbagger Open recap show. Welcome, Dan.
Hey, thanks. Thanks for having me back in the studio again. 2 in a row.
2 in a row. Starting to be a little bit of a trend.
Yeah.
A little bit of rundown for today's show. Number one, we're going to spend a lot of time on the Sandbagger Open. Recap the events of the weekend, some of our favorite highlights, day by day how the golf situation went, what was the draft like, lasting memories, and then finally a look to some of the future WIS stuff that's coming down the road.
Yeah, sounds good. Exciting weekend. Takes a little audio always, but it was a fun one for sure, as always.
Yeah, don't have the same energy level today as I did on Thursday. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, let's start with the first day of the Sandbagger. Traditionally, the first day of the Sandbagger is a Friday. Sometimes it involves practice rounds. Sometimes it always is going to involve some sort of draft. Mm-hmm. And things were a little bit different this year. We were at home, spending time close to home. And why don't you walk us through what Friday looked like a little bit?
Yeah, you bet. So like you mentioned, usually heading up to Lasonia. So everybody kind of gathering up there, maybe playing practice rounds on the way or at Lasonia. This year with the home game draft taking place at Winaki. We kind of canvassed the 20 participants as to who would want to participate in that practice round on Friday. We only had about 8 takers, I think it was. 7 of them, actually, and one of them being a WiMP match. So me, and Klaus went out Friday afternoon at Winaki.
Wrapped up the bracket season.
Yeah, the final pod play match for the year. You were able to take down Klaus. A little bit of a slow start for him, and he hung on. I happened to shoot 72. So that was pretty fun.
Yeah, that was fun to watch.
Seems like a long time ago now, but...
Yeah, you had it going.
Yep. So wrap up that, circle back around to catch the other foursome, who was about 3 groups behind us, played a few holes in, and then set up on the patio, have some dinner. Julie shoos us inside, rightfully so, as we had the bartender on the sim side at Winaki. How many were there? Probably 12, 14, 15 guys.
Yeah, kind of waited. Then people started rolling in. We had some new faces in the Sandbagger. People that have never played in a Summer Series event, much less a Sandbagger. Who are some of those new people that joined us?
So we had, Jordan Cefalo, one of my stepbrothers. I had asked him a few times. He's got 2 kids under 2, so a little tough to get out of the house, but he was able to for this one. So happy to have him on board.
Yeah, that's great.
Dan Kolakowski, another buddy of mine. Kind of asked him a couple months ago. He couldn't make it happen, and then all of a sudden something freed up, and so he got in. Pleasure to have him there. And then Jason Lennertz was our last ad. We had an injury withdrawal within the last week there. Buddy of Ben's, and all 3 just great additions, fit in seamlessly, it felt like. And
absolutely. Love to have him back.
Yeah, for sure.
Those were good.
Mm-hmm.
So we gathered around, traditional whiteboard. The 2 captains, as we spoke of in the preview show, were Ben and John, and they typically do some sort of activity, contest, feat of strength to figure out who gets to choose whether or not they want to pick first.
The right to choose.
This year, I believe we drew a ball, golf ball out of Matt's pocket, odd or even. Mm-hmm. I believe Ben wanted to reach into the pocket, but Matt said no. And Ben ended up winning that contest. So now it's Ben's choice. I can either go first or I can defer to John and get picks 2 and 3.
Snake draft. So you get that first pick, but then you're not coming around again until 4 and 5. Other guys getting players 2 and 3, in essence.
What would you have done as a captain?
It's hard that's a hard spot to be. I think it depends on the field that year. You got to look at the depth. If there are odd or even amount of, single-digit handicaps, it's not, and that's not the end-all, be-all, as the final leaderboard might end up showing. I didn't do any kind of math, but just got to get the right mix. I think I would It depends who the other captain is. It depends on a lot of things.
Right.
I can see both sides of it for sure. I think there's probably more credence to taking that second and third pick, passing on the first, and kind of building from there.
This is probably our best Sandbagger field we've ever had from a handicap
Most
perspective.
single digits. What do we have? 5 or 6?
Yeah, there were a lot of good players. So part of me was thinking, traditionally if there's only 3 good players, not good players, but
Right.
low handicappers, you might want to pass and grab 2 and 3, but there was 5 or 6, and so that would definitely changed things around a little bit. Ben decides to go first. Johnny picks second and third, and we're kind of off to the races.
We thought we had it pegged. You and I had kind of talked. We rode in the cart during the day and kind of, have developed our strategies, what we thought might happen, and it was a surprise in my book.
I would say we are exactly the opposite of what we thought was going to happen.
Yeah,
Which was great because it kind of made things all of a sudden interesting. Who's moving where? A lot of moving parts as people get drafted. Now there's conferences happening at the table. Teams are coming together. We draft the teams, and then we start making pairings for Saturday.
Brewers are busy beating the pants off the Nationals.
Scored
16
38 runs or something.
Yeah, a lot.
So many runs. So then the teams partner up, and they start putting together. The teams gather, and then they start putting together partnerships for Saturday's round.
Because now we go the same format, sort of, and throw out teams.
Yeah.
1 versus 2 versus.
Yeah, and we get some matchups, and then everyone has another drink and maybe a cigar, and then everyone's off to bed nice and early. That night at the draft, we were able to set up some microphones, and I feel like we captured some pretty special audio. And so I think right now would be the chance to insert that. So we got some audio pre and post draft, if I remember correctly.
Yep, that's true story.
So we're going to take a listen to that right now. But first, before we do that, I feel like it's been a while since we've had a sponsor on the OBO.
Yeah.
And we were able to bring one back here. And
Back
so,
to the ad reads.
yeah, so we're back. So we're very thankful. So I'm going to read the ad first, and then we'll go to the audio. Bananas are naturally sweet, creamy, and packed with energy, making them the ultimate on-the-course snack. With a wealth of nutrients, including vitamin B6, C, fiber, and potassium, Dole bananas are a wholesome choice when looking for that extra fuel in the middle of the Sandbagger or any round of golf. If you're a Dole banana fan, we'd encourage you to send John and Ben photos of you eating bananas in all sorts of settings. They'd love to add it to their collection.
Yeah, it seems like they got a pretty good one going. That kind of came out on the WhatsApp channel on Friday afternoon or morning, made the day pass at work before that tea time. Those bananas, great snack. No cleanup necessary. You get rid of that peel. I think I saw John tried to give Ben a peel at one point on the course, didn't he?
Yeah, I think that's how much they were looking out for each other during the day. Yeah.
Right on.
Never seen someone have so many pictures of other people eating bananas, which was also weird to me.
They're really good friends.
But that's obviously it's a good snack. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, good. Here's that audio from Friday night, and we'll see you on the other side. 2025 Sandbagger Open.
26th annual.
26th annual. We are live at Wanaki Golf Course today. Wanaki,
the Turn Bar and Grill.
Yep. We're going to open tonight with a few special guests. We got the Banana Brothers here with us. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Ben Vlieger.
John Lossman.
Not sure I like the Banana Brothers reference.
What happened?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I know it's going to be hard for you to stay focused for the next few minutes because the Savannah Bananas are on TV. So that's probably tricky for you guys.
Remember how I said last time life's one big circle?
It is, full circle. That's what the guy from True Detective said, too. Did you ever see that show?
No.
Great
it's on
show.
TV, right?
It is. It's a great show, though. It's a great tracking shot in season 1. Thanks for being here, guys. Captains, big responsibility today. We're getting real close to the draft. It's 8 o'clock. Draft goes off at about 8:10. We just wanted to quick grab you and ask you a couple questions on strategy, thought process. How do we bounce back from last year? Julie, we're going to get you. Hey, Julie.
Hi, Julie.
Julie, we're going to have you come in a little bit, okay? Would she have
Brad's
closed it?
trying to skip out on a bill on air.
Either way. I did get 2 drinks
Or
on the
just throw
course.
it on mine.
No, don't do that.
Julie, I have a tab open also that
I'll be right back.
Oh,
Thank you, Julie. Man, she's the best.
She's going to be good, yeah. I'm looking forward to that guest spot.
So we opened with a ball draw? Is that what we call it? What happened earlier? Why don't you guys walk us through how do we know who's picking
I
first?
never saw any balls. So
Well, you were just pulling them out of Matt's pocket, right?
I didn't.
Did Matt offer you a chance to pick or not?
He did not.
Okay, so he just came to me. I chose odd. It is odd.
Okay.
So I have the ability to make the first pick or defer.
Did you come here with that decision in mind already, or are you still mulling it over as we speak?
Feels like he's flying by the seat of the pants, just like us.
I know the answer. Not ready to disclose it. But yes, I came prepared.
Okay, that's important.
That's interesting.
John, what are you hoping for? What do you hope he does?
I don't think I'm hoping for anything. I mean, I'm prepared for first pick, second pick, third pick.
Open to everything, attached to nothing.
Correct.
I think that's a good place to be. You got to kind of react like any good fantasy football draft. You got to kind of react to the board as it happens.
Yep.
Little change of rules this year. If you get it right, you get the first and second pick.
Oh,
You get third, I get fourth and fifth.
I didn't see that on the sheet. On
Different.
The rules.
We
Wasn't
should
on the WhatsApp either. It's interesting.
Yes. Thank you. Leave it open. Thank you.
Thanks, Julie.
Okay.
Great service, Julie.
Tell me about your prep work coming into tonight. How many minutes have you spent preparing for this moment?
Mentally, I think about it often, probably the last few days.
Even at the fair?
Yes, even at the fair. There's some downtime at the fair.
Do you feel like you make good selections at the fair and you're kind of on a hot streak right now?
Yes, I would say for sure. Definitely good selection. Good choices. Happy with the
I saw you with
food and
5
beverage.
grilled cheeses in a picture. Is that
It was 3.
okay?
It was 3. That's the deal.
And you made good choices.
Well, they're $4 a piece, or you get 3 for 10.
Oh, $2 right in the pocket.
Kind of a no-brainer.
Stealing money at that point.
Yep.
Ben, how about you? Tell me about your prep work coming into tonight.
I would say 5-10 minutes,
Okay.
roughly, somewhere in there.
Was there a chat GPT involved? I saw at one point you had a.
I did do a chat GPT. I used agent mode, so it does all the work for you.
$99 pull tab.
Wasn't
And
real
the
impressed with the
William
results,
Contreras
but I felt like it looked cool in the video I took.
It did. It looked really good.
And that was only 5 to 10 minutes, Ben? Or are you just saying that because your boss might listen to OBO?
Off hours, I was using company resources.
Okay.
However,
Is it your boss coming or what? Who's the guy?
How's the
coming?
relation to
Yeah,
Jason?
Walk through Jason's relationship again, just so we know.
Jason is.
Hang on, sorry. William Contreras, very, very hot right now. 2-homer game the other day, 4 for 4 with the tank today. Go ahead, Ben.
So Jason, coming in late, asked him on Thursday morning if he could play in a weekend-long golf event. Within 5, maybe 10 minutes, he got back to me and said yes. He is my CFO's husband. Never played golf with him. Seems like a great guy. Looking forward to it.
So he's
Yeah, I'd agree with
he's
that.
not the CFO.
He's not. He
Okay,
does
so that
not
takes a
work.
layer of pressure off of this weekend.
It's also a direct line into my employer.
Okay, all right. So you got some
And-
responsibilities.
There have been times in the past where I've made poor decisions in
Okay.
this event. Don't plan on doing it again.
All right, good. Is it best if you end up with him not on your team, do you think?
I don't feel like the decisions that I made that were poor were on the golf. Well, they were right.
They were actually right on the golf course. Second hole.
I see what you were saying.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we
Technically,
were on
I
the
was
golf
done
course.
golfing at the
Post round,
time.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, just keep it on the rails, leave the course probably.
Yeah.
Good.
Older and wiser.
Yeah.
Love it. Johnny, you got any targets in mind for tonight?
Always.
Okay, good.
Always. I think looking at the list, I believe we've got 6 single-digit handicaps to choose from.
It might be the lowest average index ever in the history of the Sandbagger.
I would agree. I would. Not that I've been here forever, for all 26 years, but
Has to be.
yeah, there's also some sleepers. There's some sleeper picks
There
in
always
there.
are.
I think that's just evidence that we are all getting better at golf.
Yeah, that could be true.
Much more level playing field.
Much more level playing field this year, yeah.
I was just trying to figure out this chart I made, and I have no idea, right, Ben? So hard with all these colors.
Use the Alt tab. That might help.
What does that mean?
Exactly. All right, well, good, guys. Appreciate you hopping on. We're going to grab you when we're done and just get post-draft reaction.
I like it.
And we'll see you in a few minutes.
All right, appreciate it.
Later, boys.
Wow, that was
Oh, no, he just overthrew a second. That was very bad.
We're getting really close to draft time here. Matt, you hopped in. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
I mean, what a thing you built over the last 26 years.
True story.
The Sandbagger Open. Can you give us a real quick, what was the Zenix?
Impetus? Zenith?
Zenith. I'm not even
that's
sure.
the word.
That's a copy
Impetus,
machine.
I think.
Origin?
Either way,
Impetus?
tell us about how it started.
There
Much
you go.
better.
That's what it is.
So we were playing a lot of golf back in the day. We were all single, no kids. The year was 2000, and we decided to get together at the Broadlands, which we're revisiting on Sunday.
Full circle.
Life is
Full circle.
We're going to hear that a lot this weekend.
So we had 16 guys, played a two-man scramble. Don't ask me who won. It wasn't me.
Well, I asked you who won last year, and you didn't know that either,
Yeah.
so I'm not going to go back 26
One-day event
years.
at that time?
One-day event, two-man scramble, 18 holes.
Did you eat dinner at your apartment after or no?
We went to Fishbone.
Oh, okay.
Wow. That place was around
That
that
was
long
good,
ago?
yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Some staying power on that joint.
Not as old as I thought you were.
I don't know, that might be true, but
What was your favorite Sandbagger year besides this one?
It's always the next one. I don't know. There's been so many good ones and so many different styles, formats, places. It was always great back in the day, going back to Goodwin's pool party, playing poker in the garage,
Lights hanging from the ceiling.
Ted
before my time.
calling people the human ATM at the poker table.
Yeah, things got south in a hurry there on a couple weekends. What would you rather do? Would you rather send people texts and tell them they owe you money for the Sandbagger, or play good in the Sandbagger? What would you prefer?
I do both all the time.
You're
so,
You're good at both.
Yeah,
well, yeah.
It's a lot of experience. It's herding cats every year. Herding cats. Answers and money. That's all I'm looking for.
It's tough to run golf events.
Where's my money, man? Where's my money, man? Stewie gift.
It's Tuesday. Where's my money?
What do you think? They are not here right now, but Ben drew first pick. What do you get? Any predictions on what he's going to do? Is he going to pick first or defer?
I think he picks first because there's 5 single digits.
Seems like a strong play.
So you're thinking you want 3 of those 5? Okay.
My guess is he's taking Dan first.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's a.
Don't sleep on Matt Bynum. We went and did some numbers from last year, and of the people that are playing this year, you are in first place for points earned last year.
Wow.
And I'm in the first place for collecting money from people.
Yeah,
So
and
it's a
you're doing-
win-win.
It's a win-win for you. So appreciate your leadership on this. I mean, one of the best events of the year.
For sure.
Oh, it's a
Tomorrow
good
night,
time.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, tell us about the menu.
I got some surf and turf. I just smoked some lobster tails today. Got some
That's
fillets.
the surf, right?
That is the surf. I got
Okay.
some fillets.
Smoked ahi, did you say?
Smoked lobster tails.
Oh.
Can you smoke
Sounds
a lobster
awesome.
tail?
We'll find out tomorrow night.
I'm excited.
That's gonna be great. Do we have to do you have to? How do we get the
Dress up?
shell off the lobster? Is it butterflied open for
It's
us?
already shelled for you.
Oh my god, this is God. It's like we're at Fishbones.
Yeah, pretty much.
Phenomenal.
Another full circle moment.
Unbelievable. All right, well, we'll look forward to the draft, and we look forward to grabbing you on this podcast when we're all done with this thing.
Beautiful. And a shout out for next year. We got September 15th of 2026. Back at Lasonia.
Good selling you.
So everyone start getting your deposits in.
Love it.
Thanks, Matt.
Perfect. If they don't, you'll remind them.
I'll send a meme to him.
Got a little screenshot? Like the good font and everything?
Yeah, for sure. Ryan, how you doing? How'd you feel about how that draft went?
You know, quite honestly, I'm feeling that Team Leaguer is in a little bit of trouble. So when
Yeah.
Matt Bynum was throwing out all these, hey, you want a $20 bet on the overall result to pretty much everybody, I thought that was an easy take.
Did you grab it?
I was
Did you grab
really
a handshake
surprised
already on that?
how
Oh,
good
yeah.
the draft
Yeah?
fell for
Oh, yeah.
us.
All right.
I thought it felt really good for us.
I mean,
Yeah, this
I don't know if these guys put any thought into their picks at all
easy.
whatsoever.
I'm right here.
It was just like literally just a random.
last year I thought we were just
Huh.
unlucky. Now I'm worried it's a leadership issue.
Right.
Whose team were you on last year?
Ben's.
And now you're worried because
John's my captain.
so you're petitioning to be captain again?
This could be the biggest blowout in Sandbagger history.
Yeah, I completely agree. Completely agree. How did your captaincy go? How many captaincies have you had, Brad?
2.
And
I think I split them, to be fair.
Who are your
probably
opponents?
like
I don't remember who I went up against, to be
that's
honest.
kind of how the Sandbagger works.
Yeah, a lot of I don't remember kind of conversations.
Both
Yeah.
events were 24 guy events, or were
Yeah, those are both at Lasonia.
Full field events.
Full field. You know, my Sandbagger record's not great, if you really want to be real honest.
Yeah, what do
my
you want-
Duel in the Dunes record's phenomenal. My
Yeah.
Sandbagger record's terrible.
How about you?
I'm
What do you
looking to turn
attribute
corner
that
around.
to? First of all, I'll answer your question second.
Staying up late and drinking, probably. Typically.
So for a home game, you're thinking you're in a good spot.
Yeah, I feel really good about tomorrow.
All right.
I do. Yeah.
Ryan, you asked me what my Sandbagger record.
yeah.
Won last year. I'm thinking this is probably my 7th-ish Sandbagger. I'd bet 5-2 overall as a team record, and that's what I'm really here for is just the team win. It's a little interesting that I can't bet against Matt this year.
It's
Me and
tricky.
Matt,
Did he ask you? You want to go for 20?
he's probably
I think for old time's sake, you and Matt should bet $20.
Probably,
And then
yeah.
we'll push it.
Well,
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
The bet you can have with him is who will contribute more points to the team effort.
You guys know this. The more juice I got going, the better I'm gonna play. So,
Always.
Yeah, Matt, you want to bet
Always. The
20
better
bucks?
off.
Most points for the weekend?
Well, 20 bucks we win.
Okay.
Yep. Sounds good.
Chad Stralo's here real quick.
Hey, Chad, good to
thank
see you.
You're the only guy that
Great to
stick
see you
around
guys.
for the draft that isn't playing in the event. So we're very appreciative of your attendance.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Huge fan over the years of the Sandbagger. It's been super fun. I feel like this has been the most efficient draft that we've had, and it still took 2 hours.
That's
Yeah,
true.
by
That
far,
is
is
true.
that-
The board is
Yeah.
really organized. We're in a much better spot than we were last year at this point, probably.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We're gonna miss you this year, Chad.
Yeah.
So
Thanks for coming
just
out today.
Let's clear this
How'd
up
you
real
play
quick.
today?
You are on backup. You're on injured. You're ready for Sunday if someone
ready
needs
for
you.
Sunday.
You're sitting in the bullpen.
Oh.
You're not on a pitch count.
I didn't know
Biden has
that.
a bad back or whatever happens, somebody falls off his deck tomorrow night.
Yeah, that could happen.
I'm
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good to know.
Absolutely.
We're gonna miss you tomorrow. We appreciate you
Appreciate
sticking
that.
around though.
Yeah,
Thanks,
absolutely.
thanks so much for being here. What do you got going tomorrow?
Well, we're heading up to the
Hey,
high
Chad,
ground.
how'd you play today? Let's
start there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Played pretty well today, actually. It was fun playing with Mr. Olson over here.
Yeah.
Won, $10 in our
Yeah, from Lukic and Lossman, and quick shout out, Chad carried us today.
Careful, the IRS listens to the OBO
Yeah,
podcast, so
yeah.
don't be talking about
I have
earnings.
to pay taxes on that.
Yeah, you want.
But, yeah, played pretty well today.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah.
Rumor
it was
is you
fun.
were 3 over through 6. Is that true?
That's true.
Wow, had it going for a while.
That's especially strong, especially in the format you guys. So you guys just boat raced them those first 6, huh?
He boat raced the 2 of them. I started off very slowly the first 6, and then I finally started to get it to go going on the
Little ham and egging.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
What'd
it's
you end up
It's
shooting?
the key to this weekend.
I'm not sure.
That's a great. You know what? That's
a
smart.
great
That is
answer, yeah.
smart. Don't
Yeah.
ever commit. No one can check the gin.
We talk
Nobody
a lot about
knows.
doxing on here. You do
he
not
had
want to
one
be
bad
doxed.
hole on 7.
I
He,
took an 8 on 7.
Who doesn't take an 8
know
on
what?
7?
So I was
You know what I
plus
mean?
3, and then it was plus 3 more. On that
That's
other
handicap
hole.
maintenance right
Yeah,
there.
that's what. You
Right.
can't play all 18 holes good.
No one
So I
does.
think I shot probably around a 43 or 44. Something
Okay.
like
I think that's right.
Well done. Yep.
Very nice.
Well done. We'll enjoy your ceremony tomorrow.
that. Absolutely.
Appreciate you
Will
being
do.
here.
Yep. Good to be with you guys.
See ya.
Thanks, Chad.
Yep.
Why don't you get that banana over here?
Hey guys,
Ben, eat your banana.
we're back.
Why was it so warm?
We did it.
It was in my car while I played golf.
It was like you had pulled it out of your rack.
Today or
We did it. Thank you.
for 2 weeks, John? How long was? What is that?
I bought it today.
Seriously? What are we
Yeah.
doing?
Bought
Cheers.
it for Ben.
Just put it down. We'll drink it.
Yeah.
That's actually Phil's.
It'll-
That's
it'll
Phil's
go.
Red Bull and
Red Bull
Oh,
vodka. Not good for John.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the OBO.
Welcome back to the OBO podcast.
Did not know that was live.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. What'd you say now?
Real quick, so
You
the
need to
draft is
announce
over.
Should we dump?
Tell me a little bit about the
Dump?
banana handoff. What happened there?
Oh, it's just a gesture to my my opposing captain. I wanted just to bring him a little treat because he.
Are we allowed to
enjoys-
swear on this podcast?
No.
He enjoys eating.
We don't
Yeah.
swear on the OBO.
Well, then it's a jerk move. It's a
Oh,
jerk
okay.
move, is what it was.
Listen, a
Were you
banana's a
gonna-
nice
Were you gonna
gift.
say the D word?
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Moana? Sometimes when Never mind.
It's not how it was intended.
No, I
It was
don't.
not a friendly
He
gesture.
was trying to. It's a friendly gesture.
It was not a friendly gesture.
I felt like
What
you
was-
were low on potassium.
Ben, do you think it was a friendly gesture when you asked a question this morning on the WhatsApp? Or
That was friendly.
That was a friendly. That was
Very
meant
friendly,
to.
yes.
Yeah.
That was
Sometimes
interesting.
it's how the receiver takes it, right?
Agreed.
It can be meant one way and
Draft is
and
over.
then a banana comes in.
Everybody's partnered up. We got
we
tea
go.
times for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ben, how do you feel you did as a captain?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
What is your prediction for the
I'll second
final
that.
score of the Sandbagger?
How many points are
2025?
available? Oh, we got. Oh,
There's stuff on the window.
watch him try to come in this door.
Lock, buddy. Lock, buddy.
I'm going to admit that I don't understand how many points are available
I
out
want
there.
to say I saw some.
Typical.
Jordan, you got anything? 40 points?
First one.
Not sure you're a good
first one to
captain.
21 and a half.
42. First one to 21 and a half.
21 and a half.
That's why he's my
So
captain.
So me and John won last year. How do we? Is there any ties?
I don't know what you're saying.
Hot tub stand up.
I mean, we're probably going to have 31 and a half points.
You're going. You're calling it 31 and a half to 10. No need to show up.
9.5.
You know what? Show up in Morningstar if you want. It doesn't even
10
matter.
doesn't matter.
That's what you're saying. It doesn't even matter.
Take
Thing's
Sunday
over.
off.
I mean, if
Team
you
Ben.
show up at Morningstar, you might be
If
SOL.
he thinks they're winning 31 to 10, then it doesn't matter where we show
We
up.
might play at Morningstar. Maybe
It'll be
we,
fun.
Maybe we already had tea
Exhibition.
times.
Exhibition.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, maybe we already had tea times.
Johnny,
at
what's your
Morningstar.
prediction?
Let's see. Walk away with the trophy again.
Of course.
Back to back.
That's smart.
Undefeated world
Captainship.
Sandbagger champion. Got a great team. Really happy with my team.
Looking for a score, John.
Even Phil?
Score. Yeah, you can
He's listening.
Absolutely.
This
Absolutely.
is live. Phil, are you on the radio right now?
I like
was
to call
great.
him Ferreira.
Phil, call in.
Just kidding.
Have we ever had a call-in guest?
No, you
This
should
would be
though.
You know,
Time, yeah.
points. I haven't gone through and done my homework on the points total yet.
Is it
but
a squeaker, John?
It'll come down to Sunday, but I mean, there'll be a few holes and it'll be.
What
over.
course are you guys going to on Sunday morning?
We're
was
gonna play
thinking
at the
Broadlands.
Broadlands.
All right.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
We'll be at Morningstar, so hopefully the
My
points are
Sandbagger
over by
record's
that
not
point.
great, but there's no way we lose this Sandbagger.
No
I'm
way.
just going on record right now. I mean, our team is twice as good as
You want to put anything down?
Twice.
Yeah. What do you want?
Dinner.
Done.
Sold. Shake hands.
State Fair.
I will say this.
No, we forget
Lives?
State Fair.
I think the change from Morningstar to the Broadlands was a big plus for Team Lossman.
Oh,
Is that right?
interesting.
Big plus.
What was that?
How so, John?
I've played Broadlands a lot more than I played Morningstar. I haven't
Yeah, we
played
took
Morningstar
Schaumburg
since-
out of Morningstar.
I haven't. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a big-
I haven't played Morningstar since the last Sandbagger was there.
1998.
It's wild. Yeah, a while ago. Full stand.
1900.
You should get out more. It's a nice course.
Well, I
Yeah,
should
great
play other
course.
courses.
Yeah.
Where were you in COVID?
Not at Morningstar.
Yeah, we lived there.
John was a big mask guy.
Were you wearing a mask? We were pushing carts over there.
I wasn't a big mask guy.
No, that's
I
fine.
wore
There
them
were
because
pool
they said
noodles
I
in the
had
cups.
to.
It was great.
Anywho.
Hey,
So Johnny and I are trying to figure out what our bet is as captains.
Yes.
We haven't figured that out yet.
let's
So
work that. Let's work through that right now.
before tomorher for sure. But if you guys have
Yeah.
ideas,
A
Yeah, I was thinking,
thousand. Oh, we could come up with.
I'm gonna
Thousands.
Well,
What other guys' kids wash the water equipment?
yeah, I mean, I'm all for our kids doing stuff.
Maybe
Yeah.
how about a boat storage
Keep
bet?
talking to
Is there a
me.
boat storage bet? Can we do that?
That's tough. That's tough.
I don't really have a storage facility.
Wife swap?
50 cigar, easy. 50 cigars. 50 cigars.
What about losing?
Loser buys the other guy 50 cigars.
Loser gets a guy with a nice humidor.
Johnny already
like something
has a
nice.
nice humidor, but that's
Yeah.
otherwise that's a great
A couple
idea.
humidors.
Okay, all right, that's fair. All right, loser has to get a golf simulator. Oh, go ahead, Ben. What were you
But, I
saying?
mean, yeah, I want to get a ghost. That's not really a
Oh,
loser.
but Johnny already has a golf
I
simulator?
know.
Loser puts the
Shan, I lost.
Loser has to
and-
get a jet ski.
loser has to put a practice green in his yard.
Turns out John's a big loser already.
All right.
Loser has to host the July 5th fireworks.
All right, these are all.
Loser has to host July 4th party.
Yeah, we're a lot of great ideas.
Great
here.
spitballing, guys.
Good work.
Really
No
awesome
idea is a bad
All
idea.
of a sudden they're uncomfortable.
One of
Dan.
these are gonna stick.
Yep. Yep.
All right, we're gonna work on this tonight.
Yeah, we got until what 8:27 tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll
to dial this
You know what?
in.
I'll think of some things tonight. I'll send you some messages.
Yeah, Ben,
I'm
why
gonna-
don't- why don't we each write down like 5 ideas
I'm gonna
tonight?
veto any short bet.
Yeah, that didn't work out well.
You know
Not
Last
for
what,
me.
Ben?
Not
Ben,
for me.
Actually, why don't you just ask Chat GPT?
I might.
He'll probably tell you.
Chat GPT, the whole thing.
That's great. All right. Well, hey guys, good luck.
you.
Lead well,
Oh yeah.
and we'll see you on the golf course tomorrow.
All
Can't
right.
wait. Looking forward to it.
Good?
Reed City, heads up!
Or not?
We don't allow dresses here.
No. Well,
What other ideas were spitballed out there? We got
I mean, you had everything from like the hot wing challenge.
we got Jordan Cefalo here. Just looking for ideas for the bet.
I can
since we
look it
can't.
up.
Yeah, there you go.
I'd be more
like
open to
you
the
gotta
hot
get
wing
to the-
challenge than the dress.
Agreed.
How about a sign on the side of the street for 2 hours that says, "I
Ooh,
suck
yeah.
at the Sandbagger"?
Where are you, like on the freeway or Blue Mountain or
Yeah,
something?
maybe you're holding it. Yeah, maybe we're on Highway 16, right
yeah.
around Ryan Road.
Right around John. Maybe we stand out front of. Never mind. Bad idea. Huh.
Yeah,
Fine,
24 hours in a
Gotta
Waffle
think.
House is a good.
Yeah, that's a good one. Subtract for every waffle you
No,
eat.
that sounds terrible. I've heard that bet.
For every waffle you eat, you subtract an hour.
No, yeah, I understand. I've
But your friends can come and hang
Yeah,
out
we
with
can
you.
all come. We'll bring the podcast there.
Yeah.
Another good one was like
Yeah, this is
next
great for you guys.
year's draft, the loser has to fund the bar tab. Oh. So everyone gets to drink for free on the losing
I don't-
captain's tab.
that won't work because probably in Lasonia there's not a bar tab.
Yeah, then we're just
Then we can
you
make a bar
gotta
tab.
bring it. You gotta bring
Yeah.
beers.
So that does work in your favor, Ben.
Huh.
Let's see.
Dump.
I don't mind the dress idea. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you have no. Of course, you're going to see one of us in a dress.
Right.
Of course, you don't mind.
Yeah, I think that one's all right.
Yeah, that sounds good. Or you got to wear a full Lululemon outfit. Yeah.
Greg Berlin does
I
that
actually
daily.
have Lululemon pants.
Yeah,
No, no.
Max has got some
No,
good stuff.
the other
though.
guy picks out the Lululemon
Oh, so we're talking yoga.
yoga pants.
And you got to wear this to church.
Wear it to church, and then you have to go grocery shopping at Woodman's.
Sunday.
Well, we're excited to see whatever shakes out here. Any other good ideas?
Jordan, you got anything here?
I don't. Go Team Ben.
Yep. Go
That's
Team
like-
Ben is
that's a
right.
bad
I
idea.
like how he ended it.
Custom license plate.
What about
Custom license plate.
Your wife has to draft your
2
team
month
next
mustache?
What's that?
2 month mustache?
Yeah, that's fun.
Good start.
All right. That brings us back to draft ends. We go to bed. We wake up, and everybody heads to Brown Deer Golf Course, Dan.
Yes. Came around kind of bright and early. First tee time 8:27. So you want to get there a little early, hit the range. You got to be out of your house by 7:30. Try to go get loose. Maybe sometimes somebody might want a Bloody Mary, screwdriver, something to get the morning going. How'd that go?
Yeah, first thing I thought of is like, well, I'm going to have a Bloody Mary. I'm going to get there a little bit early, walk in, and I was worried that the bar was closed. And then it turns out, no, the bar is not closed. They just don't serve liquor because it's a county course. Mm-hmm. And so we quickly learned that the only beverages that we could possibly choose from for the day were water, beer, or White Claws.
Yep.
Actually, there might have been a lemonade, like a vodka,
couple
like
alternates,
like an Arnold Palmer or something.
One of those drinks. Just threw a loop in some people's plans, probably a little bit. Huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Now we know.
Now, it's a long day, and drinking beer all day is hard, and I think that tuckered some people out.
Yeah, probably right. Before they even got to the range, but beautiful setup at Brown Deer. It's been a while since I've been there. Probably the crown jewel of the county courses.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
But one of my questions I have for you is Brown Deer a good golf course?
Well, a good golf course or a great golf course?
Is it a great golf course?
Yeah. See, I think we're probably there's a line of delineation in there, and I could see how you'd fall on either side. I don't think I'd call it a great golf course with the quality of golf courses that we are playing these days on the Crack Open and the Dual. it definitely doesn't measure up to those. If those are great golf courses, Brown Deer is not a great golf course. It's a great county course.
Great county course. It's in good shape. The fairways were good. The tee
Greens
boxes
rolled
were nice.
nice.
The greens rolled really great. But I feel like at Brown Deer, it's just all the holes sort of feel the same. There's a lot
Especially
of the
on
same
the back
holes.
9 there, back and forth over the creek.
Back 9 is lay up to the creek, hit it over to the creek. And so,
Takes a lot of the variety out of the
yeah.
shots you're hitting.
yeah, I can't think of a hole where I'm like, man, I would want to play that. I love that hole. Let's play that hole again. It's just kind of like,
I might have said 4 if I didn't make it 8 there on Saturday afternoon.
that's tricky.
Yeah, maybe 8. 8 I feel like is like the best hole. Kind of dogleg left around the trees there. Little tricky green.
Yeah,
coming
very
back at
narrow.
you.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's a hard golf
But
hole.
if that's your best hole, you're not a great golf course.
Yeah, but they did a good job of hosting us. I believe they called us the Matt Bynens and Friends
Yeah,
outing,
Matt Bynum and friends. Yeah, right on the carts there.
which is
That was
also
nice. So
really nice
welcoming.
because they're not wrong.
Nope.
Right? We were
All
Matt
his
Bynon
friends.
and his friends.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ranger was a nice guy. Came around a few times, and pace of play was pretty solid.
Yeah.
So yeah, in the morning there we have let's see, the format is that 6-6-6 kind of split up into 3 matches within the match. Got the what's the first format again?
Yeah, so 5 matches go out at 5 tee times 2-on-2 matches. The first 6 holes was like a high-low. Then they play a second 6 holes, which is a
Best
true
ball.
one net best ball, and then we move to like a modified alternate shot for the third 6.
Yeah. So a lot of back and forth in the morning.
Some good matches.
Hotly contested. Some swings late. Always makes it exciting as you're coming in. I was in the second group, so you come in and you don't really know what's going on and try and get a feel for what's going on the course. We finished
Yep.
that session 9-6, Team John. So I ended up, I don't know if we mentioned this yet, I ended up getting drafted onto John's team. Ben threw the curveball by picking you first. I guess maybe we did mention it.
Opposite.
Yep.
Ben threw the curveball by picking you first. You ended up on Team
That's
Ben's
exactly
team.
what happened.
I was on Team John's.
Yep.
So yeah, finishes 9-6. Team Ben's kind of out and running.
Yeah.
Ben
Feeling good
actually
about
leads
things.
as a captain. Beats John 3-0
Yeah.
on the front 18. And so we're sitting at lunch 9-6, and there's a lot of smiles. A lot of smiles on
My side of the cart.
Ben's team's face. Yeah.
And
Which as it
then-
should be.
Yeah. And then we go out
Otis-
and play 10 singles matches.
10 singles matches, 9 hole
Yep.
single matches.
Just back on the front
Shuffle
again.
the pairings up a little bit. Mm-hmm. And
And,
that's when things started to change.
Yeah, so you were in that first group, you and Mr. Zitsky.
Zitsky and I go out I was the first on both sessions. I go out
yeah.
first, and felt like we took a couple holes to find our footing, but we just eventually got it done, and we brought 2 points home right away, and that trend sort of continued as the day went on.
Yeah, set the tone. That second match worth talking about there. One of the matches there was Danny Colo against Jason Leonards, 2 newcomers battling. Jason played great, shot 37, and got beat by 2 shots. I don't know exactly what the score was,
Yeah.
but Danny fired a 35 out there, even par, so some of the best golf of the week taking place in that match right there. And then, not a lot of points to the finish line. Stive grabbed a point, Captain Ben, and Matt, but that was it. Ben in the playoff against Kevin Ford. That's always an exciting time. So out of the 10 matches, we had just one of them go to the playoff.
Yeah, rule is you're not allowed to have your singles match. So if you get all the carts kind of gather on 9, and if you end up in a halve, you got to kind of sit and wait until everybody's done. And then you go out and play with everybody riding along.
Figure out where we can go on the course. Turned out 10 was the spot.
It's always fun. Adds a little pressure. Adds a little bit of excitement. I'm sure it's always more fun to probably not be playing in that match, but just be
For
watching
sure.
that match.
Yeah, the 4-footer that Ben had for par on 10 that he needed to make to continue the match really clutched up there.
Pretty big putt.
Ends up winning the playoffs, so that makes it 13-12. Huge swing point there going into Sunday.
Yeah,
Team
but
lost
all of a
with the
sudden
lead.
things are back to even, kind of, right? Which felt like maybe Ben was running away with. All of a sudden we're sort of all in the same place.
So we finish up golf Saturday, and everybody's kind of hustling over to get to Matt's house. Some people popping home to shower if they're close.
A couple dog let-outs had to happen.
Couple dog let-outs, had a phone fiasco.
Lost a phone. Phil we had some concerns about that, but all of it kind of worked out.
Yeah, everybody who was planned to ends up coming over to Matt's. I think we had 15 guys gathered there around 7 o'clock. Some calls for some food, so a cheese plate comes out. That was
Yep.
delicious.
Couple people needed some snacks.
What was your favorite cheese?
I was gonna say that was one of the things that I thought Mr. Bynum did really well was have that cheese box ready to go. I would say my favorite cheese was the smoked Gouda.
I thought you were going elsewhere.
No.
Mango habanero was mine.
That was a nice cheese. It was a nice cheese product.
Yeah.
It was a nice Wisconsin's Pavilion product.
Yeah, it probably came from there.
But the smoked Gouda was just, I thought, really well done.
Yeah. They were all very good.
Yeah.
So munching on some cheese, some cigars on the back patio, conversations of the day, of trips gone by, of trips coming up in the future. Get a little fire going on the basement patio there.
One of the things I liked about being at Matt's was a lot of Wisconsin Summer Series and BGL merchandise on display. A lot of people
For
show
sure.
up.
What
in
did we
there.
all have? We had a Fescue Rescue shirt. We had the Wisconsin Summer Series shirt. We had a Swingers Golf Club
We had
shirt.
a Sand Valley two-man shirt.
Yep.
We had Swingers Golf. We had Smoke Show, GC.
shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a lot of stuff. So.
Yeah, the merch game is starting to cast a wide net, and it's good to see it out there in the wild.
Yeah, we're going to continue to give the listeners opportunities. Wait till that OBO shirt shows up.
Oh,
I got some ideas.
that's gonna be a good one.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. So yeah, the menu we get to dinner on.
Pretty strong
Yeah,
menu.
some fillets done in the sous vide that were delicious. We had some were they smoked lobster tails?
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. I didn't even know you could do that.
Right. Asparagus. I don't even like vegetables, but you got me eating asparagus. That potato. I don't know how to describe it.
I don't even know. It was like it's kind of like a.
Just like cut the long way and just like laid out flat. It almost looked like a French toast stick or something.
Yeah, it looked like you were eating a sponge that had a bunch of slices cut in it, but it wasn't a sponge. It was a potato, and it was very tasty.
Yeah, so good.
That was great. And then the garlic bread was solid. I mean, that I feel like that's always going to be a winner. You put some warm buttered bread in front of people that haven't eaten all day, and it's going to go quick.
Matt said a fancy word, garlic something that was in there, confit maybe or something like that.
I'm not even sure what that means.
We took a loaf. So Jordan slept over at my house, and we took a loaf of bread home and ate the whole thing when we got home.
Wonderful,
delicious. What time? This just led me to a kind of related question. What in your household or in your life or in your head? What time somebody says, "Oh, it's dinner time"? What time of the day is that?
If you wake up at 7 to go golfing,
and all you have is a little club wrap,
and you eat a muffalata sandwich
or a muff sandwich, yeah.
and you've had 6 Coors Lights,
yeah, I can see how the belly's barking a little bit,
and 7 cigars, you might be
in the mood.
Is it coming soon? Because I can't wait to eat the sirloin. Yeah, so I would say what time is dinner time? Typically around here, we're like in that 6:30 range, probably. How about
time
you guys?
Everybody gets home.
Gathers up. Someone's got to cook it. Someone's got to make it.
Yeah.
How about you guys?
I'm like I was for some reason growing up. I was always like a 5 o'clock guy. 5 o'clock, 5:30, kind of the older crowd dinner time. Yeah. My wife not so much. She's more 6:30. So I get a little itchy sometimes around the house, but.
Same thing with you though. You're waking up early. You got an early job.
Yep.
So dinner needs to happen faster sometimes.
Yeah, it's just an interesting conversation.
Saturday ends. We all go to bed, wake up, and we were going to the Morning Star to finish out the event. Last time we talked, right?
That's what. Yeah. Yes, you're right. Last time we talked, we thought we were headed over to Morning Star.
There's a chance that what we're about to say we covered in the preview audio that we listened to earlier in this podcast.
Yeah. So
did we talk about that?
Yeah, I think so. Probably. So you guys are already aware of that.
Yeah. Look, we're just going to tell you again because we probably talked about it a few minutes ago.
Ended up headed over to the Broadlands.
Yeah.
Little change of plans. Little scheduling snafu. But
Broadlands were gracious hosts.
Yeah.
They did a nice job.
Not sure Holler was 5 times open at 11 o'clock on a Sunday, but they fit us in.
Yeah.
Had some drink tickets for us.
Yeah.
Had some water hazards for us.
Yeah. Well, that worked. The water hazard became maybe the official drink of the Wisconsin Summer Series.
It's possible. Just
I'm
vodka
still
lemonade
not
splash
sure.
of
We know
heater.
100. I don't think.
No,
I
we're
feel
gonna
like there's a
need to-
4th ingredient in
We're
the
gonna
water
need to look
hazard.
that one up. Yeah, vodka lemonade, a little splash of blue Gatorade, and then there was something at the bottom of the sign. I was already sold, so I didn't even read the bottom of it. But it is what it is. So we show up at Broadlands.
I looked it up.
Okay.
I'm hearing that the water hazard is a vibrant blue-colored cocktail that has gained popularity among golfers. It is frequently enjoyed on the golf course due to its refreshing and hydrating qualities.
They got this nailed. Is this an AI overview?
This might just be a second ad read.
Yeah.
The name itself is a nod to the common obstacle that you'd find
Yeah, there were
on
some
the
water
golf course.
hazards at Broadlands.
The ingredients for a water hazard.
Okay.
1.5 ounces of vodka,
I saw that on the sign.
5 ounces of a blue Gatorade,
Okay.
1.5 ounces of lemonade.
So not much lemonade.
No. Sprite or lemon soda to top. Ice, optional garnish, cocktail umbrella, or lemon wedge. I don't
Okay.
think we ever saw those.
No, we didn't get to that bottom part, but
Okay.
the little splash of Sprite, maybe that's the thing maybe that's what's giving it the low.
I mean, for as many as we had, I never watched her make it.
Same.
If anyone's out there, maybe just drop something in the comments and let us know if there was
There you
Sprite
go.
involved or not. That'd be great.
Could you taste the Sprite?
Yeah. Anyways, it's delightful, and it's something that's going to continue now for me on the golf course. It's hydrating, refreshing.
You're doing all the things you need to do.
First person that had it, I believe, first person I saw talk about it was Eric. Come out to the putting green. Eric Grams asks if anybody's had the blue drink yet. I was scared to order a blue drink because normally that was, you'd make fun of people in college for ordering the blue drink.
Yeah.
And he talked about it being an energy booster. Got one. Absolutely correct.
Turn the day around. You played pretty well out there. 2-man scramble is the format.
Yep. So it's 13-12, 2-man scrambles, 5 matches of 2-man scrambles, 3 points available in each match, 15 points total.
And the little twist that we throw on there on Sundays is we have 3 tee options. After some debate on Saturday night at Matt's house, we settled on the black, the white, and the red tees. And as a twosome, you have to use 6 of each tee. You kind of decide as you go along. Some of the teams were maybe scheming in those morning hours before the 11 o'clock tee time, lay out a plan for the team. Where are you taking advantage of all the yardage? Where are you gonna knock out those black tees?
A lot of thought goes into when do we want to start using reds? When do we take the black tees? Yep, for sure. And I don't even think we need to really take too much time with how it went.
No.
Because it
wasn't much to
becomes
talk
over
about.
pretty quickly.
Front nine goes 4-1, and at that point it becomes pretty uphill battle. Team Ben did have some tee advantages on the back, a couple extra red tees, but never was able to utilize them, and it turned into a beatdown, to be quite honest.
I believe that was 13-2 was the Sunday singles total alone.
That could math.
So we got
2 points.
Yep, 13-2. And so
Two
we started as a 13-12 nail biter ends
26-14 route plus the 2-point kicker.
Correct.
For the team win on Sunday makes it 28-14, which has to be one of the more lopsided baggers in history.
One of the lopsided ones, which no one really saw that coming. We've had some that were lopsided, but you could tell they were lopsided from the get-go. Mm-hmm. And this one just
Took
felt
a turn.
close until
maybe
the water hazards came out.
Saturday lunch is about when it turned.
Yeah.
knew?
Speaking of Saturday lunch, that burger, did you have a burger at the turn?
No, what did I have? I had the crispy chicken wrap or whatever it was. It was solid, nothing great. The fries were good. Heard a lot of good compliments on the Philly cheesesteak sandwich, the muffalata sandwich.
So I'm on Sunday now. Sorry.
Sunday did not have the brat burger.
Okay.
How
I
was
just had
it?
regular burger.
Oh, I didn't know.
Thought
that
it was
an option.
delightful.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. They had a little mustard sauce you could put on it, with caramelized onions. Probably one of the better things. I mean, besides
Matt sauce.
the cheese and the steak and the lobster and the asparagus and the potatoes,
Yeah.
this is 6 on the list of
Okay.
best things I ate that
All right.
weekend. Oh, the muffalata sandwich might beat that out. This is 7, but it was really good.
Huh. It's a high bar.
Really high bar. Yeah. And that's it. A couple of drinks on the patio, a few victory speeches, and another Sandbagger. is
In the
just
books.
In the books. Goes
Just like
quick.
that. It does.
You were playing a country song on the way home called
I wasn't even, well, so, just letting Alexa do what she does. My Likes and More station, and Good Times Go By Too Fast by Dylan Scott comes on. You're right.
It does.
He couldn't have, truer words have never been spoken.
I wonder if he plays in golf tournaments like we do.
He was probably on his way home from
From a scramble.
Bagger when
Or a
he wrote it.
Sandbagger, yeah. Yeah, they do go
Can
too
only
fast.
assume that.
Before we say goodbye, though, to the 2025 Sandbagger Open, obviously a huge shout out to Matt and the rest of the board of directors, but especially Matt. It's his baby. He's put a lot of effort into it over 26 years. From the meal planning to the organization, communication, emails, talk with the clubhouse.
All of
I
it.
mean, besides the little snafu at Morningstar, you wouldn't even have known it would have been a perfectly run show.
Great weekend, as always. The home game, yeah, we talked a little bit about the home game, or is that still coming
Yeah,
up
let's
here?
chat about that real quick. What are your thoughts on some
Home
of the
game
pros and
versus
cons
Lasonia?
of like it's nice to be home, but yeah, let's chat out. What are the pros versus playing Lasonia Sandbaggers versus at home Sandbaggers?
Yeah, let's go pros at home first. You sleep in your own bed.
Sleep
That's
at your own
a pro.
bed. A little bit easier maybe to play, like if family has things, or your wife's out of town, or just whatever comes up. We seem to get unique players that come out on the home games. That maybe it works into their schedule a little
Still
bit.
get home to see the fam. Like, it's not like you're gone for 3 days. You're
One of the
kinda
worst
around a little bit.
for sure. One of the worst things about the Lasonia Sandbagger is when you get in that car on Sunday afternoon after
Yeah.
you had lunch and you've been gone for 3.5 days, and now you got this 2-hour car ride in this hot sun.
Could really use a nap.
Now
staring
you're
into
like,
the
should
sun.
do I fall asleep? But then you're like, no, I'm the one driving, so
Right,
I can't
yeah,
do
I have
that.
to stay awake. That's always tricky.
Yeah, so that's definitely a pro.
The courses, and just the nostalgia of it all. I think when you think of the Sandbagger, you think of Lasonia, or at least I do. Having been only in 7 or 8 years or whatever it is, I think all but 2 now we're at Lasonia. And the one thing that really gets me up there, the biggest pro they have going for them is that back 9 on the links course on either Friday or Saturday. Usually we're playing a practice round, or else Saturday for sure. Coming out there with the sun setting over Green Lake, and
Yeah.
it's my favorite 9 in Wisconsin, I think.
And the Woodlands has really stepped their game up, and it's becoming it was always a great destination, but it gets better every year. I think some of the pros of going on the road, or some of the cons about being here, is it's easy to like lose track of people, and so because you're so close to home, maybe we skip the draft, or maybe we're I'm going to run home for dinner because we're having people over, which is all great, and I'm happy for everybody that played. But
Yep.
one of the nice things about Lasonia is you're just kind of there.
Once you're there, you're there. It's
So-
20, yeah. Nobody's
And
leaving.
there's
to go
20
to the
people at the
bar.
draft, and there's 20 people at dinner, and there's 20 people at the bar, and there's 20 people in the driving range. And,
Yep.
and so it's kind of nice from a cohesive unit. It feels a little bit more like this is our team, and we're winning and losing as a team.
It's fun to watch as they peel off one by one at night. Who's hitting the hay? Who's gonna struggle to make their tea time in the morning?
Yep. That's sometimes part of the draft
All-
process
yeah.
is where people are at right now.
All the information is out there for you to see.
Yeah. So the good news is in 2026, I believe we're on the calendar for a return to Lasonia.
We are. I don't have that date exactly in front of me. I could probably get there September
11th and 12th.
something
and
like
13th.
that. The weekend. Couple more clicks here. September of 26. The 11th is a Friday, yeah. So that's going to be 9/11 through 9/13 of 2026. Back up at Lasonia. So get that on your calendars.
Practice rounds Friday, traditional Saturday format, Sunday scrambles, staying overnight at the houses.
Back to the roots of, well, not the roots, but the old reliable.
Yeah, that'll be
bagger
nice. And
situation.
fall, beautiful. Fall up there is going to be
that's
great.
got some
Temps are
potential
going to be
for
nice.
some cool mornings, but some beautiful days.
Sounds great. A couple great stories from the weekend. Obviously, the banana played a crucial role in the
Couple different
story
times.
itself. The Saturday playoff
Yep.
was great.
It's always very memorable. Had a good one on Sunday. Me and Ben playing against Dave Herman and Danny Colo. We're on the 8th hole, par 3 of the Broadlands, some water on the right. And Dave Herman does something he's known to do, had done earlier in the weekend. He's got the ball teed up about 3 inches in front of the tee marker. Just so happens a Ranger pulls up at the same time, just pulled off to the side, and I kind of look over and, hey, Ranger, you got that ball in front. Ben mentioned something first, but he was, obviously teed up in front of the marker. Pushes it back 6 inches, puts it to 8 feet, makes a 2 for winning the hole. We made a 4, pretty much swung our whole match. So, if you're a believer in the golf gods or anything like that,
Probably should have let him hit it.
probably just should have let him hit it. Yeah, probably puts it in the drink. We don't call him on it. Who knows?
Never know.
Maybe it changes
Maybe the
whole
whole
match.
whole direction.
Maybe the whole
turns.
weekend. That might be a little
tough to
aggressive,
think about.
but yeah. Yep. So that was always some little entertaining stories like that. You got any other ones?
Yeah, dropped my cigar in a garbage can at Brown Deer.
Oh, yeah, I heard
started the
about that.
plastic on fire.
Yeah.
And then I was able to dig it out, and I just kept smoking it because I didn't really have any
Yeah,
more
no
left.
ketchup
And
on it or anything.
Yeah, there was a couple of flies in there I was worried about, but I
they
figured
don't-
smoke.
Yeah, they don't like the cigars.
Yeah, the heat kind of kills some of that stuff, so that was good.
Okay.
I mean, obviously the water hazard was a nice addition. Todd's putting. Todd kind of left as one of our MVPs, I think. I mean, he putted the lights out of the ball.
Sounded that way, yeah. There were a few groups behind us, but listen to Johnny talk about it, and Matt, who was playing against him, yeah, nothing inside 15 feet.
Normally a guy that's a big fan of the long ball, drive for show, putt for dough.
And he didn't have the driver.
No, didn't, but he made up for it with the putter.
A lot of times that's what it is in the bagger. Ham and I get it. The teammates bailing each other out.
Yep. What was the best shot you saw this weekend? Did you see any good ones?
I was trying to think of it. Selfishly, I thought of my 7-iron at Wanaki on 4 on Friday. So not actually part of the bagger, part of the warm-up round. Remember when a 7-iron for birdie there as we were playing through. That was a fun one. Can't really pinpoint one specific one, but Danny Colo's short game, just tidy.
Yeah.
Up and down from all over the place around greens on Saturday and Sunday, taking down a lot of points for his team in his first bagger.
That's good.
What about you?
I would say there's probably a couple.
Trying to think back. I heard about a chip in from Todd.
Todd did chip in, but I was thinking about the one, I didn't see it, but I heard it. It happened on 11 at Broadlands. Schaumburgs were playing, who was the first group out? They were playing Zitsky forward. Yeah. And they have to decide between, the story I believe is they have to decide between like a 40-footer down the hill from behind the pin or a kind of a chip across the green sideways. And Brett calls for the ball and makes it, and Brent, I mean, really, really leans into his patented tagline. And we were on 10, the beginning of 10 fairway, and clearly understood that something happened over on 11.
Yeah, and you knew who it was.
For sure.
Yep,
for sure. Which was great.
So
that was enjoyable.
Stive, we were standing up on 6T at Broadlands on Sunday, and you could see down to 5 green. Pin was kind of front right. Stive and Matt were back left off the green. It had to be 60 feet. Stive rolled it in for a birdie.
Wow.
Thought maybe that could swing some momentum, but that sounded like it was right around the same time that Matt Bynen's back started giving him a little trouble. So that was
that's unfortunate.
That was one of the downsides of the weekend.
Yep. Eric Grams rolled in a 40-footer for Eagle on 13. That was fun to watch. Actually, I believe they played his second and his third shot there. So he hits it to 40 feet and 2, and then
was
jams
that
it
Saturday
in.
morning?
That was Sunday afternoon, 13 at Broadlands. So
I heard some stories on. Didn't you have a front row seat Saturday morning? Nope, you weren't in that match. Gramsey was playing well. I heard Saturday morning.
Yeah,
took down all 3.
Yeah, he had it going. He hit some nice shots.
Always interesting to see who can keep it going, who's flash in the pan. I definitely had some bad moments, and as did my team.
That's just part of the bagger.
Yep.
Anything else? Anything else from the 2026 Sandbagger before we wrap up here?
2025.
2025. Sorry.
Yeah, looking forward to the 2026 back at Lasonia. 2025. I think that's all the thoughts that I got on my mind right now.
Always be known as the year of the water hazard.
Probably, or the scheduling snafu. The year that could have been bad news bears.
Yeah,
searching around.
The year of the
Morning
Star mistake.
All
right, we'll put both those on the possible docket.
Probably
worth mentioning a few people that played really well. Our highest point earners. We had some people that earned a lot of points that week that I think we should shout out.
I think so.
I think Phil and Ryan are probably towards the top of that list. Is that right?
Yeah, they're very near the top of that list. They had 5, so in terms of total points, we also kept track of the WISP Player of the Year points here. But in terms of points for their team this weekend, Ryan and Phil both with 5 points. There was one person.
We kind of kept them. Team John kind of kept them partnered up all week. They rode each other's backs and like winners do, partners. Just earn points. Yeah, they're comfortable together.
There was one player that got 5.5 points. Did you know that? You know who that would have been?
No.
You.
I got 5.5 points.
5.5 points.
I don't even know that. 1, 2, half, 3, 4. I'd have to add that up again. That does sound about right, though.
Yeah, 5.5 points. Some good playing by you on the weekend, especially your singles match. Talk me through your singles match.
Got one down early, and I just made a bird. I birdied both par 5s and shot 38.
Great drive on 4, you said, right?
Great, yeah. I birdied 4.
Kept it
rope
off the
hooked
road.
it over to rope hooked it and left the tee box thinking it was on Good Hope Road.
Caught
Must
the
have hit the
fence.
fence and stayed in bounds. Somehow I was going to lay up with a 7-iron. Ended up in the front bunker. Hit that bunker shot to 2.5 feet.
Yeah.
And didn't even have to putt it.
4 all the way.
4. Like just how whoever designed Brown Deer Golf Course would have drawn that up.
So
Probably
yeah,
a little bit like who are some past GMO winners?
Corey Pavin, who's always there.
Pavin,
Lauren
Kirk
Roberts.
Triplett.
Yeah, Lauren Roberts always in the mix.
Lauren Roberts.
We were talking through. Do you remember? 1996, a fella named Eldrick Tiger Woods made his professional debut there. The famous Hello World. And I don't know if you remember this or not. I vaguely did, and then Johnny mentioned it. We looked it up. Made a hole in one.
First hole in one.
Yeah.
Yep.
His first tournament as a pro. Holes out on 12 or 14? 14. 202 6-iron.
Yeah.
We had to look it up as we were playing 3.
GMO spent 15 years at Brown Deer, 1994 to 2009.
I think Corey Pavin probably won 10 of those.
Before that, though, it was kind of a big deal on tour. So the Greater Milwaukee Open started at North Shore Country Club in Mequon in 1968.
Really?
They were there for 3 years. Then they moved to Triple I Country Club for 2 years.
Tuckaway in there
then
too?
to Tuckaway from 73 to 93. They spent 20 years at Tuckaway at the GMO. I remember going there with Grandpa Gady and Payne Stewart.
Yeah.
And Greg Norman, all those guys.
Where did people park at Tuckaway?
I would imagine that some of those housing developments and condos and stuff just aren't there.
Had some fields out there.
Yeah.
That's always it was kind of hard, and I heard a couple of people wonder aloud as we were going around Brown Deer, where did they park people for the GMO? I know golf has kind of taken off, and it's not quite what it used to, or it's a lot more people now going to events, but it just doesn't seem like a lot of.
I remember going and parking kind of where the Thirsty Fox was, just
Okay.
out the entrance there.
Sure.
There was parking lots that were, you'd park in there, $5, $10.
Right. Some yards probably.
Yeah.
Going up
Some
for
good
sale.
winners, though. If we just historical winners at the GMO, we got people like 2009 Bo Van Pelt, Corey Pavin,
Yep.
like you said. Ben Crane won there. I remember Ben Crane.
I do.
Kenny
He's
Perry.
one of the Birdie Boys.
Yeah, I remember him. I just don't remember him winning it.
Gotcha.
Jeff Sluman,
Yep.
Scott Hoke. Scott Hoke won it twice. Billy Mayfair, Mark Brooks, Greg Norman won the GMO in 1989.
Really?
Another Corey Pavin, Mark
Told you.
O'Meara. Oh man, Calvin Pete won it twice.
It's a good list. Some of the
Jeez.
who's who of the pre-Tiger
For sure.
golf world.
Different time,
Sure was.
different golf
Yeah,
world
different
back
game.
then, for sure. Mm-hmm. Well, thanks to everybody who played. Thanks to Matt. Thanks to the courses, and we're super excited for 2026.
Ties a bow on this year's bagger.
Rest of the year.
Yeah.
What does it look like? We got Crack Open coming up November 6th through the 10th.
We are now probably about 92 days away
Yep.
or thereabouts.
Yep, lots of information is going to start coming about that now that the bagger's
Probably
over.
gonna have some deadlines, some payments,
We'll be.
all kinds of info.
Yep.
We got the WiMP, the completion of the WiMP bracket. Now
We're officially into bracket play.
Yeah, as we mentioned, final match there on Friday of pod play. So we have our 16 participants, put them into the bracket, and we got some matchups. There's some entertaining ones. You and I on opposite sides of the bracket, so hoping to take you down in the championship eventually. I got Klaus, who you just played on Friday, so I got an up-close look. Heading towards maybe some matches. I know the 23rd we were talking about.
I'm gonna put you on the spot here. Let me just run through the bracket play matchups.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say the names and don't even think about it. You just tell me who you think's gonna win.
I'm going to close my eyes just for
Ready?
this exercise.
Tyler Denham versus Andy Brown.
Ty's been playing some great golf, undefeated in pod play. I'm going to go with Ty. Sorry, Andy.
I'm gonna take Andy Brown.
Okay,
I think
love
he's
it.
a little bit of an unknown quantity, and he's had a good WiMP season.
Are you looking at me when my eyes are closed? It feels kind of weird.
Yeah, I always look at you when your eyes are closed.
Okay.
Aaron Schrader, Steve Backus.
These two guys know each other well, work together, I believe, a little bit.
One of them probably doesn't even survive this match. That's how well they know each other.
I'm going to go Aaron.
Okay. Dan Whitman, Klaus Frost.
We'll go with Dan.
I'm gonna go with Klaus.
Okay. You write these down.
This Jeff Johnson, Dave Pekacek matchup might be something that we need to be a part of.
Yeah, that one might be the first one that we get like a live camera crew out there for. So many possibilities of what could happen.
Just dynamically different golfers.
Yeah.
And
Probably
Dave's kind of just
different-
rolled people.
Probably playing different tees.
Different tees.
Maybe we let him just go out there as a twosome, nobody around in the same cart.
Man, it's gonna be fun to watch. I'm hoping that someone's there to get some footage for that. That'll be a good one.
We'll go with Dave.
Okay.
We got Dave.
Adam Lukic, Greg Berlin.
Hard not to pick Adam here. Greg's been struggling with the back, the hip a little bit.
I feel like that. Yeah, a little bit of an injury we're battling through.
I hope it's not as a result of the injury. I hope it's Adam playing well, but I'll go Adam there.
Is there an injury clause if Greg bows out completely? Do we fill the spot, or is that just a bye?
There was some discussion about that. I'll have to check back into the bylaws and see where we're at with that.
Okay. Jason Mathwig versus Brad Nauman.
Boy, after the display I saw today, I'm going to go with Wiggs.
After the way I hit the ball today, too, I'm going to take Jason Mathwig.
Yep.
Kevin Forward, Todd Basie.
All right, interesting matchup here. Forward played some good golf this weekend. Todd obviously putted the ball really well.
Kevin's really gotten just so steady.
Yes, he is a very solid player, just kind of, super quiet, so you never really know what he's thinking. Can't, read his emotions. I'll go with Forward here.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about Ryan Olson, Dave Herman?
Played twice with Dave this weekend. He's hitting the ball a lot more solid off the tee.
Another, a little bit like Jeff Johnson, Dave Pekacek.
Yeah,
it's like a
sneaky.
dynamically different golfers, different people,
For sure.
different personalities on the course.
I think maybe
those
those
four
four
should play
together. Yeah.
That would be pretty interesting. You put the
like
two
that.
Daves in a cart together, who knows what's going to happen?
Man, I don't know if nobody ever hits a shot because they're both talking too long.
That could be part of it. That could be part of it.
Oh,
Dave,
good.
you're up.
Yeah.
What?
What? Probably Ryan, the way he played this weekend. Tough match play player. Sorry, Dave. We pick Ryan there. Who's your champion? We're not going to go through every matchup, are we?
No. I'm gonna dig deep for this one. I'm gonna say we're gonna get kind of like a first timer out of left field. Adam Lukic's playing really good golf.
Yet to be a repeat WiMP champ.
Yeah.
Got some possibilities here.
I would say I'm gonna just say Adam Lukic or Kevin Forward. It's kind of my two.
Going on the same side of the bracket.
Yeah,
there.
I think just some names that we aren't expecting.
I haven't played. It's hard to pick against Ty the way he's playing and some of those matchups. I'd go Ty versus Forward in the final.
Okay, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
They probably know each other.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
We'll look forward to that.
Yep. So we got that coming. Got a few scrambles coming up that we mentioned last time. Protect the package coming up in a couple weeks. Might play in a little 3-man scramble at Wanaki.
There's probably some Summer Series people playing in the No Worries event at Ironwood for Ironwood Mike's daughter who passed away. That's coming up the 9th of August, I believe.
Okay, this weekend.
It might be this weekend, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's always the biggest event they run each year, and so hope that goes well for them.
Yep, for sure.
We got a little pet project we're working on.
More to come.
More to come. The initial title we're working with right now is the Leaf Peeper Classic.
You can read into that what you will.
Yeah, but I think there's some good logo opportunities there.
Yeah.
So let's keep just bouncing some ideas off each other, and maybe at the next episode we can let the cat out of the bag.
I think
a little
so.
bit.
Yeah, we'll have some more details for you before too long.
Awesome. And then it won't be long. We're definitely halfway through the season, as we knew from our mid-summer check-in from last
Yeah,
week.
that's what it. Yep, good work.
Perfect.
I nail it.
And that's about it.
Yeah, I don't know if I have anything else. Look for probably a couple week break on the pod here, and then we'll check back in with maybe some crack updates, some WiMP updates, and get into some of the off season type of stuff that we start talking about.
Looking forward to it. Dan, as always, thanks for being here. Matt, everybody, the board of directors, thanks for a great Sandbagger.
Thanks to everybody
And,
for participating, and
we'll look forward to seeing you on the other side.
Reed City, heads up!
We all know the game's about